Hi guys, welcome to Mirror Fashionary. I hope you guys are doing well. Today we are going to learn about how to draft the basic bodice block. How to draft the basic bodice block. Please hit the notification bell. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos. Thank you. Alright, so what you will need is your brown paper, your measurements, your tape measure, your pen, your French curve. Now let's get started. For allowance sake, you may want to come in by at least 2 inches or less. In fact, 2 inches or less. You will rule a straight line . Then square it up. Make sure it's straight. You will need your across back. My client's across back is 17 inches. 17 inches. Please remember, I am adding allowance to it. I am adding allowance to it. Alright, so 17 divided by 2 is 8.5. 8.5. You measure your 8.5 and mark it. You stand on the same line and mark another 8.5 at the down. Then you will rule your line through the marks you've made. You stand on the tip of the shoulder where the 8.5 reached, then you come down by 1 inch. Remember, my client's bust is 36. 36 divided by 12 is 3 inches. So I'll use that 3 inches to mark my necklines. You use your French curve to draw your neckline. You stand on the tip edge of the neckline to the tip of your shoulder line and draw your line, straight line. My client's bust is 36 inches. So I am calculating for the armhole measurements for my bustier, my basic bodice block. So 36 inches divided by 4 is 9 inches. You stand on the tip of the shoulder line and deduct 1.75 from the 9 inches. You measure your armhole and come and mark the same measurements. in your center front. You square the line. You stand on your center front and mark the same 9 inches for your bust measurement. Remember, we are dividing it by 4. Then you add your side allowance. Normally, my side allowance is 1 or 1.5, but in this case, I'll use 1 inch. So 10. Now, my client's shoulder to waist is 17. Because I am adding allowances, I will add half to the 17 inches. Then come and mark. You rule your line and name it waistline. You name this place your chest line, then your shoulder line. My client's waist is 27, and 27 divided by 4 is 6.75. Yes, 6.75. You mark your 6.75, add your 1 inch allowance, and add your dart allowance. Normally, darts for basic bodice blocks are 1 to 1.5 inches, but then I'll use this block to draft a bustier pattern, so I'll use 2 inches. If you get me right, I'll use this block after I've done my basic bodice block to draft a bustier, so I'll use 2 inches for my dart because of the bust area. You rule your line from your chest line to your waist line. Then you find the midpoint of your nipple to nipple. My client's nipple to nipple is 7 inches. No, 8 inches. So 8 divided by 2 is 4. Rule your line. The shoulder to nipple is 10.5. You had half inches. There is no shoulder to under bust, but my client is not busty. Her bust is just 36. So I'll use 3 to 3.5 inches for the under bust. Mind you, in basic bodice blocks, you don't need under bust. Now let's draw our armhole line. When we measured, we got 7.2. 7.2 divided by 2, that is the midpoint of your armhole line. So it is 3.6. You come in by 0.75. Then you rule your line. You manipulate your French curve to get to the better position. So you come and take your darts away from the block. Remember, we added 2 inches as darts. So you stand on the nipple to nipple measurement, deduct 1 from here, 1 from here. Then you come down from the nipple measurement ½ inches. Then you rule your lines. So now you have your front basic bodice block. For not spoiling brown paper's sake, we are going to draft our back pattern in it. For the back patterns, you just come down by 1 to 1.5 inches, depending on how low you want your block neckline to be. So I'll come down by 1.5 inches. Mark 1.5 inches here too, and mark a straight line. Then curve it to meet that straight line. For the armhole, you will stand on the 0.75 you measured inward and mark 0.25 outward. You apply the same tactics you applied when you were drawing your straight line for the front armhole. Manipulate the French curve to get the best line. For the basic back bodice patterns, we normally use just 1 inch for that. So you will stand on the nipple to nipple measurement, then measure half. That gives you 1. Then you will come up, you stand on the chest line measurement, and at the same time where the nipple to nipple measurement meets, then come up by ½ inch, then mark. Then you connect the ½ inch lines for the back darts. This is the end of our basic bodice block tutorials. Remember, we have the front and the back. This is Mirror Fashionary. Please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and don't forget to hit